pleasure talking entertainment with you here on Joy News on Multi TV. Guess what? Today we are talking arts. We don't, really pay attention to the arts industry today. Let's talk entertainment team. We are here somewhere inside Kwesi Ajari's studio. I hope I got that name right. We want to talk arts. Yes, we want to shine the light on arts, how the arts is doing. Beautiful paintings here. What exactly is happening to the arts industry? Kwesi has something up his sleeves as well. We'll be talking about that one. So, he's right behind me. I don't want to disturb him, but he would have to pause a little bit, to just, talk to us. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm great. So you wake up every morning and you just,
That's my real life. This is my life. I don't do anything apart from painting. And I enjoy doing it. And that's my God-given talent. So I don't have anything to do.
That's not boring.
To you, but to me, I enjoy it. I prefer to even spend the whole day painting than go outside and go and have fun. Because this to me is fun at the same time also. It fetch money for me.
We'll talk about the money aspect, but do you think that really Ghanaians don't really appreciate arts? Do you think so?
It's a very good question and also tricky. Because it's only a few Ghanaians who really patronize painting in itself. They admire it, they love it. But when it comes to the money, they always, sort of lay back and try to pay for a painting because they are thinking about a whole lot of things compared to outside world. So over here, it's a bit dicey. It's 50-50.
Yeah, I know we keep talking about how expensive painting is. You don't get a normal Ghanaian, walk into a studio and just, I like that painting. I want it in my room. I mean, you don't get it often. How do you guys make the money? You have foreign people, always coming out?
Yes, we do. Let me say this. It looks like Ghana over here in this country, when we talk about the entertainment world or art, it's only centered around musicians, and that is one major problem we are facing over here. The light is not on us.
But I'm here, baby.
You're here because of something.
No, I'm here because I love art as well. I appreciate art.
How many paintings have you bought?
Well, I have like 2. I bought one from Big Apples.
Wow.
Exactly. So I do have love for painting.
Thank you for supporting the artists.
Okay.
We love people like you.
Well,
but then anyway, back again to the question. Yes, it's a bit, challenging. They admire it, they love it, but they don't want to spend on it. And just like you said, it's expensive, yes, because we use quality materials. If you pay for maybe a show for an artist 50,000, and you're buying a masterpiece that can last you for the rest of your life, and afterwards, remember, painting in itself never depreciates. Painting always goes up. So when you buy a painting, it's a big time investment you're doing. So don't look at it for now as in, I've not paid my school fees and bills, and so why should I? But your walls are also empty. And you need to enhance the walls, And so these are some of the things that when you're building a house, it should first of all even come to your mind that, look, I need something that will encourage me after working hard, going through the stress of life. You get home, you need something that will calm you down. And painting in itself is a therapy. And so I will encourage people, even though it's quite expensive, they should buy it, because at the end of the day, that is what we also, making life or living out of it. So yeah, you should.
For the many Ghanaians, I would want you to tell me what I can see. Jinyami,
that's right.
I can see love right there. But for the many Ghanaians in Ghana, or outside the world or across the world, who don't know the difference between how this painting can give me therapy.
That's right.
I mean, how can you explain that? How can you get me to go and buy, a painting? Just walk into your studio, a Jari's studio, and just get a painting for myself. How can I do that?
Very easy. First of all, I'll also ask you, what attracted you to buy these clothes?
Because it's beautiful.
Because it's beautiful. Thank you. So, first of all, the painting must attract you. The attraction should be there first. Secondly, you think about where you're going to put the painting. Painting in itself, it's more like a communication. You know, you buy the Dinka symbols because the Dinka symbols are symbols from Africa. It speaks to us. In the olden days, you know, like for instance, if I want to send a message to you that this person is a gossip, is that right? And so I want you to execute this person. They will send you a symbol with two sword crossed. Do you understand? But the person taking it there didn't know that that was a message. So it's rather the person who is receiving it can decode the message. So sometimes the painting will speak to you. It reminds you of something that you've been through. It reminds you of something that you can relate to, something that you can always speak to, something that will motivate you. For instance, you know, you buy a Dinka symbols showing a certain royalty in your house, you know, because of course, I mean, the Ashantis are the main people who normally boast of this, and I'm not saying it's only the Ashantis who have symbols, you know, but then yeah, some of the symbols are universal. So you buy it, you place it somewhere. When the moment the person walks into your room, I mean, he or she will feel like, wow, I mean, look, I'm sure this person is from a royal family. So basically, those are some of the few things. The things, first of all, needs to communicate to you. The painting should attract you. The painting in itself, it's money investment, so you know what you're buying. So most art collectors, they buy paintings not because, sometimes they buy it not because of even the beauty of it, but they know the value of the painting they're buying. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, I just hope that Ghanaians, we will get there one day. I want to see what actually inspired you to. David, do you have this one? David, you have this one. David is my camera guy.
Okay.
So what inspired you? I mean, before the interview, you were talking about how, you know, you artists, you get inspired by things that you think of and all of. So what were you thinking when you painted this one?
I was actually in love.
Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking about my you know, relationship. So
Okay.
yeah, and so that's it.
Put this one down. How about the other one? That's a lady. She
yeah.
looks like she's thinking about something.
Yeah. Actually, when you look at it, it's a story.
Okay.
What goes around comes around.
Oh.
So it's sort of like, even though it's in square, but it goes round in itself. You are single, you are thinking how to get married, you get married, life goes back again.
To singlehood.
To singlehood.
Does it always happen like that?
Yeah, because it happens that, rather unfortunately, I don't know, but then statistics have shown that men always die and leave their wives. So, because the pressure is too much, so you go back again.
Really? Men dying always.
But you know that. Oh, okay. Well,
Telling me. Really? I don't know. You're telling me. But
you get to know.
but let's so you're trying to, you know, get Ghanaians to appreciate art,
That's right.
to buy, you know, their locally made arts and all of those things. So you have something coming up, an art exhibition
That's right.
put together by yourself and Big Apples. Called what exactly?
Well, first of all, I would say a big thank you to the organizers. You know, it's long overdue, but thank God that finally it has come to pass. And it's actually a Big Apples initiative. You know, when they called me, and then my manager said to me that, look, you know something, you're a very good artist, great, talented. We think we can use what you're doing to promote and also support, you know, up and coming program art, you know. So he called me, and I thought it was just a dream, you know. Normally, I've seen a lot of people who come in and they show interest, and then when they walk out of your door, I mean, that's the end of it all. So I thought it was a joke, and so I really thank the Big Apples for coming up with this great idea. The exhibition is about no hunger. That's the theme of the exhibition, and it talks about we ending hunger in the country and also promoting and sustaining agriculture, you know, over here in this country. We are also in a system or era where we are encouraging the young guys who are not doing anything to go back and farm because it's worth, you know. But how can we promote or encourage these guys to go into it without exposing the real, you know, like actions or the real benefits of it? And so in order to do that, we decided that, look, we're going to use painting. You know, we're going to use painting
How are we going to achieve that? Because, well, I mean, somebody watching might be thinking, okay, so you just paint and we go back to farming, we encourage agriculture. How is that going to work?
Yes, it's going to work in two ways. As in, the person who's coming to buy the painting knows where the money is going. Secondly, it will also motivate them. If they are doing well, then we can also use their farm. For instance, we have Farmers Day, whereby we celebrate the farmers and all. So it's the same way. They're also going to get that exposure where they will also, sort of express themselves. You can get somebody who will come and sponsor you because you're doing well, you're a hardworking person. But when you sit down at home thinking that, look, I mean, if I should go into farm, but start something. You don't need to sit down there and analyze this. Start it. Because I mean, sitting back home and thinking that there's no job and that kind of stuff. Because honestly, art has nothing to do with farming.
Yes.
But then there's a relationship in it, and the relationship has to do with, if I'm doing farming and this person is also doing artwork, we have something that is common. Like it's a bond. Young guy doing it together. Because after buying or selling my painting, I need food.
Obviously.
And where should I go? I'll go to the farmer to get it, to also encourage you to do it. So that is what we're doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great initiative. I really appreciate, what you guys are doing for Ghanaians. We'll come back to this painting. You'll have to show me how to paint this one. So what exactly are we painting here?
Yes, because of the theme, my paintings depict the theme.
Okay.
This is the father. I told you I'm an abstract painter, an advanced artist. So normally I don't bring out details of the things that I do. And so this is the father. When you look at it, that's the head of the father, and then a big hand around them. That's the face of the mother, and that's the daughter or the baby. So when you look at it, and from here, you won't see it. It's not that clear. It's not obvious.
Yes.
But from afar, you can see everything. And I am very well. Way back in school, my lecturer used to call me color teaser. The reason is because I use colors, to bully you. I mean, if you're an artist, that's what I do. I don't normally, because it was sort of like, I realized that a lot of people were doing realism, paint, detail, and I thought of it that camera can do much better than what you're doing. So why should I paint the same? So let me come out with a certain idea, very innovative, something that from afar, camera cannot do it. And this one, whether you like it or not, if you like, you can put this one in Apple. Apple can never design this. Yes, because this is a real painting, and I'm using brush and then paint. Yeah, so normally that's what
So we get to see this at the exhibition.
Sure.
Come when? 24th? 25th to
8th of October.
25th to 8th October.
Palace. Yeah, at Town Palace.
So we get to see like most of your exclusive stuff.
You wouldn't believe it that this is my new and a very new strategy or style that I've come in. Yeah. So I've never done such works before.
Okay, this is exclusive to me.
It's a great privilege. Yeah.
I am touched. I want to see more. This is
Yeah, that is a cock, a male cock.
Obviously.
Just like I said to you, we are doing no hunger, so you need this one to produce more.
Okay.
You need this, and that's the head of the family. So with this, it gives you, sort of the other chicks. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
The one down here looks.
I love.
It looks confusing to me. Yes. I mean, I love arts, but this one is so confusing.
That is the main idea.
Okay.
You should not be able to look at it and then define it.
So you confuse us, and then you.
Because you can see 1,001 things in there.
Yeah.
You can see a face of a woman, you can see a baby, you can see a man, even though it's not totally done, but you can see a whole lot of things in it. There's also a dripping in it and that kind of stuff. So basically, that's what I do. Yeah, you can tell from so far what you've seen.
Yeah,
carefully, brush the screws and everything. On point. So yeah,
I appreciate it. Talking to us here, and I wish you all the best. We're in full support of everything that you're doing, and we'll be there. To support, and I'm entreating all Ghanaians to try as much as possible to appreciate Ghana, appreciate arts right here. And so I've been talking entertainment with Kwesi Ajari. He has something up Arts Gallery exhibition with Kwesi Ajari, and of course it's happening inside Tang Palace on the 25th. I hope that I got that right, on the 25th, and you should be at the Tang Palace, and you can see these beautiful ladies there. Probably you can take them home or something. Yeah. So, well, I've been talking entertainment. It's all about arts. I support arts. You should support arts as well.